Well, good afternoon. I'm hoping that the audio level is correct, and I'm hoping that you can see this delightful, if not frightful, activity happening in the background. And so this is the best that I can give you, my dear viewer, in terms of my aspirations for YouTube stardom. I know there are millions and billions of videos with all kinds of great action, right? And drama and intrigue and things like this. My whole thing is, today I found a new park. Today I found a great park. So this is Torontopia. You can see that we're just a couple of clicks out of downtown. I'm hoping the sound level is good. This thing honestly is the reason that I decided to shoot this video, because unfortunately I don't have a lot to say. I had been meditating for some time now. I'm a matter of days, as it were, like dazed and confused. I saw this amazing video by some unknown influencer. I can't remember his name. Same old thing. He's got millions of YouTube hits, high-end clients. He's found his thing in life, and the rest of us would be mortal YouTube enthusiasts are, you know, jealous, or we wonder when we're gonna find our thing. All I can say to you is that which Gary Vaynerchuk says, which I hold on to firmly in my deepest and darkest moments. Gary V, who's the man who says things like, I like pain, right? And I'm here to suffocate your excuses. Basically, he says, he who holds his breath longest succeeds. This kind of thing. So I've been going through, I don't want to whine and complain and all these kinds of things. It was either make this video or email my wife, who I haven't heard from in 2 years and who I'm not even allowed to contact. So don't tell anyone that I was thinking, hello, I was thinking of contacting her. So this is amazing. It's so nice. It's such a beautiful little park, and what makes it unique is that it's got all these bike trails. Well, it's not really unique. It's just new and it's nice, right? And it's so nice in this world of everyone suffering and you can't sell anything, and companies nowadays, I'm getting back into sales. I was in jail for 18 months, and it's literally like a case where the guy comes out of jail and the whole world has changed. Obviously, ChatGPT has taken over. The funny thing, let me just be one of the first, or many at this point, who are pointing out that, including Sam Altman himself, that this AI thing is just, it could be, there is an AI bubble that's happening right now. There's literally trillions, hundreds of trillions of dollars, or something like this, 80 trillion, who knows, some crazy number of dollars that are being poured, like state governments are pouring money into AI, things like this. It's very cool, right? But I read this eye-opening article, and if you actually YouTube and ask around, you could probably ask ChatGPT to verify this thing. Sam Altman himself said, well, this chat bubble, this AI may be a bubble which may burst, frankly. And the reason behind it is it's the same as like the dot-com boom. Everybody thought that is all you need is a website, and then right, then that's it. This is based on having a website and some nebulous business model, shipping vaporware or something like this. Basically, you have millions and billions of dollars of investing, and there's nothing underneath it, right? It's just like the currency right now, the dollar, doesn't have anything underneath it. Potentially and theoretically, the dollar has goods and services that prop it up. But at the end of the day, a lot of this financial valuation and stuff like this, like ChatGPT or OpenAI, they're valued at like $500 billion. Apple is a $1 trillion company, and there's a couple of $1 trillion companies out there right now. I think Amazon may be one, but they are actually providing goods and services and support, and they have a viable business model that's delivering value. The thing with artificial intelligence is it's got this huge wow factor, and yes, it is amazing. I read this article. Let's go for a bike ride, eh? Let's just get on my bike, and I don't have much to say. I go around in circles and I try to divulge wisdom of the ages and things like this, but at the end of the day, I just pull out the camera just because I feel like talking, and right now I got no one to talk to in life apart from various counselors and whatnot that I'm seeing as part of my probation requirements, right? And it's like the whole world has changed. ChatGPT's taken over, AI has taken over, right? And then the problem is that AI has this huge wow factor. And so Sam Altman himself, this is great, right? So yeah, the nice thing about this park is it's just very cool, right? I believe I started from that bridge over there, that bridge in the distance, and it's basically a park with bike trails. This is what it is. This is what it appears to be. It's a park with wide trails. I don't know. It's very cool. I like it a lot, and I hope you appreciate this. And it's such a breath of fresh air, right? Because I'm getting back into sales, and it's like so competitive out there. Like, I'm enjoying it. Like, as a sales consultant, right? And doing my own sales, and offering my services to people, like in terms of lead generation, right? So I'll call, like, the hardest part of a sale is like the first call, and what they call the open door, where you create awareness and then you create interest, right? So that open door function, this is what I consider myself an expert at, dear user. I should probably make videos about sales, but nobody watches any of my other videos, so I don't know. I got all these ideas and I've tried all these things over the years. Anyway, I got to switch hands because one of these brakes on this damned beautiful bike, this $20 bicycle, it doesn't work, right? So I got to be careful because I'm doing the one-handed thing right now. So yeah, like a bunch of bike trails, as you can see. Very nice, right? So let's go back this way. And yeah, so Sam Altman himself, he says that this AI thing is just a bubble that is in imminent danger of bursting, this kind of thing. Like, there's hundreds of billions of dollars of funding that is being put into nebulous companies. So basically, back in the day, you have www on your website, and then you get all kinds of funding for a .com, right? A goddamn .bomb, because 90% of them, right, just went south and took billions of dollars of investors' capital with them. The AI thing is like this: you either follow the lead of people like Elon Musk, okay, who actually came. I don't know if you're familiar with this, my dear user. Oh wait, hold on. This is the way I came, so we are gonna go back that way. Elon Musk basically started OpenAI, and then he left, and then he tried to take it over, these kinds of things. And of course, it was meant to be an open source kind of concept, right? And then OpenAI right now, they're trying to become a for-profit corporation. And so Elon Musk says something. I found it funny. He says, well, listen, what OpenAI is doing, going from non-profit and like AI for all, from that approach to this is so beautiful. I'm just gonna park my bike on one of these. This is a biker's park. This is what this place is. Like, unbeknownst to like whatever, like, it doesn't say so, maybe unbeknownst to the general public, bikers have found this place, by the way, right? I was going down Lakeshore or something like this, and then there's construction, and I decided to head out in this direction, just to like try, because I'm trying to get to some other place. I'm kind of like semi-exploring or rediscovering Torontopia. But yeah, this is a biker's park, right? Because the lanes are wide. They got bicycle signs like right there, right? They're bike lanes. It's a park for bikes. The more or less is what this is. It's amazing. This is Toronto. So, and then they got bike stands, and the whole thing is bike friendly. So this is a beautiful little signature spot for me to continue this aimless ramble just to make me feel nice. I like talking like most people, right? You just get out what's on your mind. I mean, that's another reason to create content, really. I mean, you start out in the content creation world. This is very cool. It's got footprints on it, and oh no, it doesn't revolve, but it does have footprints on it. Like, they look like, yeah, they're little footprints. They look like little kid footprints. But isn't this amazing? This is really spectacular. This is so nice. I mean, I really needed this. I was a bit stressed out today because all kinds of things have been happening. Like, I met some random guy saw me working on my computer, and he says, "Hey man, I'm starting a software company. So can you help me with that?" So I started going to his office and helping him, and I committed him 15 hours a week. And then I got in touch with some other friend or contact from my internet marketing days, and you can check out his platform. It's called G Funnel. His name is Cam, and I just shot out there because I'm in hunting mode, right? Looking for clients and whatever, right? It's a consultant's life, right? Or let's say a solopreneur's life, right? You always have, part of you should always be in hunt mode, I guess, right? Anyway, I threw out to this guy. I guess I should take you to the other side of this bridge too, so you can see the beautiful downtown panorama. So yeah, I mean, this kind of video, and then it's like, I wonder why nobody watches some of them. But I do have, on this new channel, I do have some good content. And like, with one of my videos, I got no views, and then I changed the thumbnail and I changed the title, and then suddenly I got almost 100 views over a period of days, right? And so I've been trying this thing and whatever, right? But yeah, like this kind of video right here, the one I'm making, like, forgive the camera, it's so horrible. Like I was saying in my last video, this is the best phone I've ever had. Like, there's buildings over there. I'm trying to, like, there you go. Plane alert. Helicopter. It's an orange helicopter. I don't know if you can see the orange helicopter. Orange is an ambulance service. Anyway, so yeah, this goddamn camera, right? Like, anything past 100 feet is just like the Twilight Zone, the void. It's horrible. It's just horrible, right? It's just really horrible, because I go out of my way to come to these scenic places, and I can't even reverse the camera on this thing, right? Anyway, it's a beautiful phone. I really like it. It's a Samsung A32, and yeah, so Elon Musk, you can follow Elon Musk's example and just attach the letters A and I to any company name, like Squid AI or Table AI, or these are all just made up names, right? Bicycle AI. It's the same old thing in a different form. I used to work at Oracle Corporation, and Uncle Larry Ellison of Oracle Corporation. Look, there's geese on the water. What a beautiful thing! Like, in the middle of my, like, I was really stressed out today. I just wanted to say, like, I'm helping a couple of people, couple of friends find with jobs, right? And I'm the guy who's chasing them down to sit down with them and work on their resume and make phone calls and send out emails, and I'm making emails for them, and it's like they're standing me up, and I'm praying to God to give me patience, and it's like, whatever, right? And then I have like Cam, my G-funnel friend, I threw out to him, well, listen, man, like, just let me know if you need some, like, if you want to do some heavy outreach and you need a sales guy. And he basically said, yeah, bro, like, why don't you become a partner? And I was like, whoa. And so I got his phone number. I'm going to call him and reconnect with him. And then I realized, like, I hope you don't watch this one day, Cam, and think that I'm bad-mouthing you, because that's not the case. But I thought to myself, dear viewer, that, oh shit, asking someone to be a partner, this is classic business owner stuff. When you don't want to pay someone, you basically tell them that you're going to make them a partner. This is what this other fellow did with the software company. You know, he basically, it's a commission job only. And I started working with him because it's so interesting. We're working out of this, he's working out of this amazing office. And so, yeah, so I'm going into this office and it's really nice and it feels like the good old days working for software companies. And this guy's a really high-powered business genius, and we're at 16 minutes and I still don't know what I'm talking about and I'm going in circles. So yeah, with OpenAI, either you have some fancy demo where, like back in the day, I guess, like a year or so or two ago, you take a photograph and then it looks like it's talking. And nowadays, like the latest thing is video chat prompts or whatever. You put in the prompt and it creates videos. It is mind-blowing, amazing stuff. The only question is it sticky? Or does it have any business value, right? Not Chat GPT, but OpenAI. So if you have any of these things, like some kind of fancy demo or some AI generated thing with wow factor, or AI app or software with some wow factor, it does something that's amazing. Too often we get pulled into this whole amazing thing, and it's like, yeah, but does this goddamn thing actually make any money, or is it going to attract eyeballs? Right? So like OpenAI's Sora app, I was reading about this. Well, I mean, to their credit, it seems to have taken off. The whole platform is filled with Sam Altman videos, like he's doing all kinds of ridiculous things. And the funny and interesting thing to me is that A, this means that there's a lot of early adoption, and B, really intelligent and funny people they get it. And they're getting Sam Altman, AI generated Sam Altman, to say and do all kinds of funny and ridiculous things, right? So yeah, Larry Ellison was recently of Oracle fame, like the ex-CEO of Oracle, the co-founder, and he's like chairman of the board right now, or he's CTO or something like this. For a while, he was one of the longest serving, or the longest serving CEOs in Silicon Valley. Right, he started the company in his 20s and he was CEO until he was like 60 or 70 years old, 70 or something like this, like 50 years. And recently, again, he became the richest man in the world. Like Oracle closed some billion-dollar deals, and their stock went boop, and his value overtook Elon Musk's. Elon Musk is at a $375 billion net worth, and Larry Ellison, briefly for like a day or three, was at $395 billion. And it's like, yeah, history repeats itself. Exactly the same thing happened like 30 years ago. Early 90s, Microsoft stock was down, Oracle stock went up. Larry Ellison briefly overtook Bill Gates, right, to become the richest man in the world. Right, and on a side note, yeah, so I've been struggling forever and thinking about Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and these kinds of guys. I just want to talk a little bit about this, although it's completely off topic, although I don't really have a topic. This might be the video that I actually put some kind of sound to. I've got a nice YouTube intro now, and I use Windows Movie Maker to join the intro to the main video. So I guess it's feasible that I could put in a sound, like some background sound. I don't know why I do that though, right? Because like there's a wind and I don't want it to obfuscate what I'm saying for the one or two people that might ever watch this in the entire life history of this of this damned video. Wow, I'm looking at the other side there. There's some people there that were here and now they're down there. And so there's more to explore on that side, right? And I'm just wondering how I should get there. Anyway, so yeah, internet boom. And then Larry Ellison, basically, he said the same thing about cloud computing. Cloud computing was another one of these things, right? And he's like, what is cloud computing? What does it mean? Oh, does it mean there's no hardware? There's an amazing and funny video of his. It's just hilarious. He's talking to this group of people at some conference, and the interviewer's interviewing him, and he's getting so worked up, and people are just losing it, laughing their faces off. He's like, what is cloud computing? He's like, does it mean there's no software? There's no hardware? So Dell is screwed because there's no hardware. There's no PCs in the cloud. And Intel is screwed because there's no microprocessors in the cloud. It's just, what is it, water vapor? And then Cisco is screwed because there's no routers. It's just a cloud. He's like, don't you realize? He's like, they're just playing with the words, right? I mean, that was something different. Like in that case, they were just literally playing with words. And he explained that all it is the same. Cloud is the same thing as software as a service, right? It's the same thing as virtualization, right? This kind of thing. And all it means is it's called the internet. And all that is more or less just two computers plugged into each other. That's all a cloud is. For one computer, the other computer is the cloud, because anything that goes on this computer is not on this computer, it's out there, it's in the cloud, right? That's all that is. And so he said presciently, well, we're going to become, of course, I don't see any changes to our business model, right? But we are, I'm sure, going to change some of our marketing. And now, of course, Oracle's the #1 cloud company for XYZ and these kinds of things. So now, yeah, I wanted to just say, like, I had a stressful day, and I've been working so hard for so long at so many things. I mean, part of it is I don't focus. Like, I'll stick with something for 6 months, and then it's like I'll go on to something else, right? So it's like affiliate marketing, or doing search engine optimization, or building websites for people, or doing Facebook ads. And I've tried all these things, and I've made money in all these things, selling on Amazon, selling on eBay, right? The one thing that I've been doing forever is YouTubing, right? Like this video. I do have on these channels below. Unfortunately, most of them were shot, and most of the content on these channels in the description were recorded under the influence of marijuana, which triggers a bipolar reaction in me. So I wasn't quite myself, although I garnered on some of these videos thousands of views, right? And it's like, right? And I feel this thing, and I just like doing it so much, and I feel like I've got a message. But as you can see, like, this video just rambling and going in circles, right? So the whole open AI thing. So now, billions of dollars. And I saw a picture just recently of Sam Altman sitting with the president of Korea, and he's met the heads of like many, like dozens of countries, and this kind of thing. And like, he's still the man, and it's been going on for 3 years now. But the question is, I read this article I mentioned, and it's like, what is the value, the business value that AI provides? So OpenAI released this list of, these are some jobs or tasks that AI can replicate, right? And these are, ideally, I think it was that these are things we're doing ourselves with AI. Now, there are some success stories out there. Salesforce.com, Mark Benoit, who was a protege of Larry Ellison's, he basically has fired 10,000 people. And there's a lot of service and support jobs at Salesforce.com, which are now done by AI. So that is one solid use case. But what this article pointed out, which got me thinking along these lines, is that it's not that I'm a naysayer. It's just like, again, right? Like I'm a writer, for example, and so a lot of writers have started using ChatGPT heavily. And yeah, you know, I have stuff I'm publishing on Amazon right now, and I do have a thought that I will try at least creating AI powered book, at least to help me with the chapter and outline and concepts. It's so fucking cool. Sorry for the F-bomb. I try to keep these videos kid friendly because I got nieces, although most of them are grown up. Now, you can say to ChatGPT, you can, first of all, you go to Amazon. The way to do it is you actually have to, instead of like me, I'm just talking about whatever comes to mind. The way a lot of YouTubers who are successful do it is they literally start with a specific title in mind, the title of the video. What's the title going to be? And that's what they have that title in mind, and then they create a video, because the title is everything. And me, with this random hodgepodge of thoughts, like loosely connected to AI, right? Like, it's gonna be very hard. I've done it backwards. And so the same with selling books on Amazon. Like, people that write, they start out thinking, I'm just gonna write about whatever I feel like. However, you have to be exceptionally good and exceptionally lucky. Two things which are very rare, but both of them together is like almost 1 in a million, literally. In order to become like a Stephen King or an Anne Rind or one of these famous authors, and you're writing these great novels, right? Otherwise, in the nonfiction world, a lot of it is based around how-to. And selling on Amazon, right? The way it's done is you, again, just like you start with the title on YouTube, on Amazon, what you do is you basically research what are people looking for on Amazon, and you can find a specific sub niche, like how to toilet train your dog in the first 30 days or something like this, or how to make sure your baby who wakes up in the middle of the night, how to deal with that and get them to go back to sleep, things like this, right? So when you find a specific niche, here's the thing, or like I saw a video about this. If you're interested in this thing, there's a guy called Sean Dowlett, Dowlett, Delta October Whiskey Llama Echo Tango Tango, Dowlett. He's got a lot of amazing videos on selling books on Amazon, including ghostwriters and covers, how to get covers and formatting and everything. He's a genius, and he's made literally millions of dollars doing this. And frankly, that's my goal, and I believe that's what I'm going to end up doing. Like, recently I've been experimenting with Substack and with Medium, and it's just not that satisfying for some reason, right? You're writing these articles and they all have to be very like one line, punch and hook, right? You can't really get into it and really expound like you do in a book. And so I'm getting the feeling that my thing is books and my thing is sales, because working with this guy in his software company, it reignited my love of sales. And right now I'm desperately trying to tie up loose ends on this inconsequential video, because I like ending them at 30 minutes. So yeah, the AI bubble, even Sam Altman says it's going to burst, because most of these companies that have received billions and trillions of dollars, they're not making any money, and they have no business model that's viable, and they're not providing any service. And all these people saying, oh, your job's under threat and all this kind of stuff, it's total crap. So you research a book concept, and you can ask ChatGPT. Like the Sean Dowlett video that I watched was about decluttering. And he's like, ChatGPT, can you give me an outline of a book around decluttering and the chapters and the subheadings? And it literally, and titles and this kind of thing, possible titles, and it gives everything for you. And that's the kind of approach I want to take. You can literally, however, write whole books. Apparently, nonfiction books, they're not that successful. If you try writing a total nonfiction book with ChatGPT, after about 10 pages or 10 chapters, it goes off the rails. Although there's such amazing stuff. I read an article where this lady got ChatGPT to rewrite Moby Dick from the perspective of the whale. So there you go. That's all I have to say to you. This is the new development in the Toronto, whatever it's called. Don't know what it's called. See you later, and comments appreciated.